Are you looking for Cardano's biggest DeFi play for 2026? Keep watching this deep dive to learn all about it. Have you heard of Atlas? It's Cardano's next generation DeFi platform coming out soon, created by Apex and the team behind Titans, who are looking to take advantage of Cardano's locked liquidity. The Atlas team have identified a massive problem with the Cardano network. They calculated the chain has an estimated 20.7 billion USD worth of dormant capital and only 260 million USD captured by DeFi. Their solution is Atlas, which they believe will be the key to unlock the dormant capital to participate in DeFi. Atlas will give locked funds the ability to be liquid again by splitting yield-bearing tokens into two tokens, the principal-only receipt token and a yield-only token. This means whoever is the holder of the yield-only token will receive the yield the original IAG token would have earned over the lockup period, whilst the principal-only token receipt will not receive any yield for the lockup period. So what I'm about to show you, we're going to run through a few examples to better explain it. It might seem a bit like this, might seem a bit crazy, but I'll run you through everything the way that I've interpreted the Atlas white paper and their explanation video. So anyways, let's jump into it. So this is our first example. And before we jump into things, we're just going to assume, for the case of simplicity, that 1 IAG equals 1 USD and that it will not fluctuate in value throughout the lockup period, just to keep things simple, to make the numbers a bit easier to understand. Okay. So here we have 1 IAG equals 1 USD, the original token. And with every staked token, it's earning roughly 10% APR, right? So 10% APR equals 0.1 USD, right? So I've just put that here just to sort of indicate that stake. And we've got the underlying token here, okay? Now, we've got this problem where you've got whales like the Iagon team who have their tokens staked, locked up, and they may want some funds. They may want some liquidity. They've got a Fireblocks integration coming up. They've got a centralized exchange listings coming up, and they may not have the money to pay for those. What they can do now is they can actually put their stake tokens into the Atlas DeFi platform and tokenize the yields that they're going to earn throughout the year and sell it at a discounted price to someone who's patient and willing to hold on to it. And they get their instant liquidity straight away on the yield. So for example, if they were to just hold it for the whole year, they would have been earning 10% APR, 0.1 USD. But if they tokenize it and sell it straight away, someone may pay for it for 0.09 or 0.085 USD just to get it straight away. And the buyer will hold it, cash it in throughout its period of time and be earning 0.1 USD. So they make a bit of money straight away, right? And then you have the IAG principal token here underlying. And then at the end of the lockup period, that turns into the original IAG token. So after 1 year, it'll be earning its yield again. And it's just a normal token, business as usual. Meanwhile, the yield token after 1 year deletes itself, right? It's done its job. It's paid out its yield. No more funds left into it. It's just deleted. Okay, so that's how it works on paper. Now I'm going to go through a real world example and the play that I'm envisioning for next year, right? So as I said before, we've got 1 IAG equals 1 USD. Its yield is worth 10%, so 0.1 USD. The principal token is here. And then at the time of split, just like before, someone is able to sell it for 0.09 USD or maybe 0.08 USD, whatever. Let's think about a token whose stake APR may go up in value over the next year. Someone like Iagon, they have Würth revenue coming in next year, patent enforcement and F50. We've now found out that they're going to be providing the API for Fireblocks integration for all CNT. So that's an extra stream of revenue. Volksbank, and plus there's going to be some more additions throughout next year that we're going to find out about, right? So that APR that was originally 10% may look like 15%, may look like 20% or even more, right? So someone who is willing to hold for 1 year is going to pay 0.09 USD on a token really worth 0.1 USD. So they're already making money there, but they're going to hold it for a year, and it's actually going to go up in value due to the increased revenue streams. So that 0.09 is going to turn into potentially 0.15 or 0.2 USD, right? After the year, it deletes itself. The principal token, as mentioned before, turns into the original IAG token after the lockup period ends. So that right there is already a 50% to 100% profit just by holding for 1 year. That's the cost you're holding for 1 year. So here I've created a chart just for those who are a bit more text inclined or chart inclined. So here we have the IAG token. This is its actual value, 1 USD. Principal token doesn't exist yet. Yield token doesn't exist yet, but theoretically it's worth 0.1 USD. Post split, the IAG token's locked. The principal token is minted. It's worth 1 USD, or it could be worth less if you're willing to sell it straight away. If you're sick of holding it and you just want more funds straight away. And the yield token is minted and it's worth less than 0.1 USD. Depending on the market, it could be worth 0.09, as I said, or 0.085 or whatever the market says. And at the end of the lockup, the principal token turns into the original token again. So you get the token back, and so combine the two. IAG principal token, the original owner holds to receive the original IAG token back, or a buyer purchases the IAG principal token for a discount, waits for the lockup period to end, effectively buying discounted IAG for being patient. And the IAG yield token theoretically increases in APR value, as mentioned before, because they've got all these increase in revenue streams coming out next year. And the results is principal token holder receives the original IAG, business as usual for that person. Principal token converts into IAG token, as I said before. IAG yield token deletes itself after the lockup period, and the yield token holder makes profit because remember, they bought that token originally for 0.09 USD, and throughout the lockup period, they actually earned 0.15 or maybe 0.2 USD due to Iagon's revenue increasing during the lockup period. So just as I said before, as I keep saying, just for holding for 1 year, for being patient, you can buy a tokenized yield for Iagon for a discount rate of the current assumed value, and you're betting that it's going to go up in value next year because of all these increase in revenue streams, and then you win because you make 50 to 100% return. I think that's pretty impressive. This may seem a bit complicated. If anyone has any questions, you can obviously ask me. You can go to the Atlas Discord. You can ask anyone in there, any of the team. Apex is pretty hands-on and responsive to questions. And they even released a video explaining things as well. So you can watch that as well. So these numbers are all theoretical. However, as you can see, there are some great opportunities here if you do your research and buy yield token of tokens whose yield you anticipate increasing throughout the period of the lockup. So that wraps up this video. I hope I've helped you see what I'm seeing as 2026's biggest Cardano DeFi play. Remember to subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on X and leave comments for feedback, questions, or suggestions. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you for the next deep dive.